Nobody should prescribe your identity. It's incredibly important to analyze why it is that you do what you do and who you're really trying to please.
I am a woman. That doesn't mean that I'm soft-spoken or gentle or quiet or reserved or nurturing or weak.
I think it's all about working hard. You just go in there and giving 110% when that man is giving 100. That will show who you really are. Resumes speak for you. Digital footage speaks for you. I think we just have to work twice as hard and prove ourselves.
Really think about who you are and what you want. To really understand in what ways you may or may not be oppressed, in what ways you do or don't agree with the system, because I'm sure there are people who don't realize. There are people who don't realize that there's something wrong with the system. If it's not something that you think is right, challenge it. And if you feel that you're being oppressed, challenge it. If you feel that someone else is trying to tell you who you should be, challenge it. Always challenge what is not a given.
Being on the male side of the binary, there's not enough room to move around in terms of like how you want to be the breadwinner, the person that's always in charge, the head of the house and stuff like that. And for females, it's just, it can be difficult to kind of break into that kind of a world.
Like, you can choose to let society tell you what to do, and there's other times when you can actually stand up to this issue and decide, I want this, or I'm gonna do this, and it's in my power to actually do so.
I grew up with a single mother, and I realized that a lot of the struggles that she went through, not only in the workplace, but the role that she had to take, especially being in a strong Latino family. There's this idea that the mom needs to cook and clean, or be at home to support the child and things like that. So just seeing my mom having to deal with those binaries, but being able to break them as well. And then also being an older brother to two little sisters, you don't want them in that struggle. You don't want them to have to feel like they're not gonna be equal. It shouldn't be like that in any society.
You are kind, you are smart, and you are important.